Hell's Radigan.
Radigan is from Great Mouse Detective, motherfucker.
Yeah,
You
don't
didn't know
call
that
him a
shit?
rat, though.
Don't call him a rat. He'll
I ain't
fucking
never
murder
seen
you.
that shit.
Don't feed
All
you
right,
to
welcome
that
back
fat
to the
man.
Level Up Show podcast, episode 49, part 3. We, like the Ninja Turtles part 3, is shit in the bed all over
Going
the
back in
place.
time.
We are going back in time to
There's
the
nothing
Japanese
worse
days.
than going through time and falling in a bed full of shit.
So we talked about what Ralph had been doing. I think we cleared everything out of there.
All
Yep, we
clear.
sure did. All clear. So I watched the same shit he did. We talked about that. The only thing I did that Ralph didn't do was I watched Transformers the movie, the animated movie.
I also did
Which,
that.
did you? We didn't talk about that. That shit is fucking perfect, by the way.
Yeah,
And
it's probably the only good one.
It's
the
pretty
soundtrack is super. It's just fucking great.
good. You got the touch.
Oh shit! You
Is it
got the
better?
power.
When what's his face sings it? Is it Wahlberg who sings it?
What?
And
Oh, Boogie Nights.
yeah, he sings
that's
that
pretty
song in
awesome.
Boogie Nights.
Yeah, he does.
That's funny. I didn't know that. That's pretty fantastic. But yeah, I just want
John C. Riley, I think.
to touch
Yeah.
on that really quick. I also watched a couple episodes of the animated series, the first 3 episodes of the pilot, which are also pretty stellar. Other than that, I finished up South Park: The Stick of Truth this last week. That game is pretty fantastic. I don't know why. Ralph, did you think I wouldn't like that game, or did you just assume maybe I wouldn't have as much fun as you thought I would?
I thought you'd like the way it played. I just didn't know if you'd like the.
Yeah, you just haven't shown much interest in South Park.
Yeah.
I don't care at all about South Park, but I like humor, and that's just general humor. Some of the shit I didn't get, obviously.
South Park. Yeah.
You like to laugh.
I like to laugh. Yeah, I do.
They're trying to make you laugh.
Yeah, well, they succeeded. I wish they would have thrown a Spadoinkle in there or two. That would have been pretty fantastic, but they
I
didn't
don't
do
know if
that.
I don't know if they reference Cannibal the Musical much in anything they do besides
They don't
maybe that
at
song,
all.
that one song
Yeah.
that started off with.
So other than that, Stick of Truth is fantastic. I would probably give that somewhere in the 60 to 65 out of 74 or 10 out of 12. Wide, yeah.
You are fucking up that scale, my friend.
Yeah, how many balls farted on would you give it?
2, at least 2 out of 2. So 100%, I guess, but no.
Pretty good.
Mhm.
I finished up Shovel Knight. We talked about that. That game may or may not have cracked my top 5 of the year so far. Holy shit. I also finished.
Do cup spells in Shovel Knight, or no?
There's no cup spells. That would be great, but there's not any cup spells. There is a fireball that you can shoot a lot of, but it is just a fireball, not a fart fireball. I finished The Wolf Among Us this week. The last episode came out on Tuesday. It came out for iOS on Thursday.
It's
And
coming
that
up
shit,
with this.
it is coming out on PS4 and the Bone, I believe, and possibly
Yeah.
PS3 and Xbox 360 as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it probably is. Probably all of them.
It's a stellar game. Ryan, Ralph, I know Ralph hates Telltale. Ryan, maybe you'll play it, maybe you won't. You probably won't. But either way,
I just
great
don't have
fucking
any
game.
interest in the type of story. But
If it was a movie, I'd watch it.
if,
I mean, you could make it into a movie with just the cutscenes. I'm sure somebody's done that on YouTube.
I ain't pushing buttons. Fuck that.
dude, sometimes I feel that way when I'm playing a game. It's like if I could just watch this instead of have to interact with it.
It's it's fantastic, man. The way the story wraps up, it's not like the first season of The Walking Dead. I mean, the first season of The Walking Dead, of course, they leave it open with the shadow characters in the distance who you assume are people, and then you find out who really is in season 2. They leave it kind of open in The Wolf Among Us because they call back to one of the very first things that you do in the first episode of The Wolf Among Us, and then you're like, oh shit. And you can either sit there and just let it be, or you can run after this girl who you think may or may not be somebody else. So, I don't know. I like the whole fairy tale aspect of it. I think that's a cool thing. It makes me interested in reading the comic books or graphic novels or whatever you want to call them. Great game. Really great game. All 5 of them. I would combine them together and call it a one solid 6 to 8 hour game, and I'd probably give that like a 70 out of 74 buses, or in the conversion scale of 10 out of 12 packs of whiteout, carry the 3. I'd probably give it like 8. 8.5.
It's like a lethal amount of whiteout.
That 3 went in my butt.
a lot of butt.
A lot
That's
of butt.
dangerous.
That is.
Absorb that shit really fast if you do that.
Whiteout gets absorbed pretty quickly. You have to kind of.
Mhm. Just go right into the
Are you
bloodstream.
trying to bleach your butthole with whiteout?
You know, never mind. I don't want to talk about my butthole. I don't want to talk about that at all. So, as you guys know, I went on vacation to the farm in Indiana, and that's not like a gay term. I just went to a farm in Indiana that my friends live at.
Dropping a dog off at the farm.
No. I did drop a couple kids off at the pool while I was there, but nothing. Okay,
Oh, I don't believe that.
there's a bomb.
that?
I did. That's my bomb. I'm about to die.
Where's Kiefer Sutherland?
The 24 thing is over.
Is it in your vagina?
No, it is not in my vagina. Speaking of that, did you see that was only $20 at the box today?
A vagina?
No, in Best Buy.
What? Ground Zeroes?
Yeah,
It's
Oh,
10 at GameStop.
GameStop used.
yeah.
It's still not bad though. I might pick that up for $10.
No, I don't. If you don't like Metal Gear Solid that much, you would not.
I've never played any of them. I told you this.
This
Well,
is
I
not the
played
thing to make you like it.
Okay, fair enough.
This is
I
the
watched
thing to
some-
make you angry and never want to play it again.
I watched some movies while I was out on the farm. Amongst those, I watched Underworld Evolution. Do you guys like the Underworld movies?
Let me tell you about Underworld Evolution.
All right, tell me about it.
I
Tell
got
me about
bored.
liking.
All right, shut up. What?
I got bored one time when Underworld Evolution came out, so I watched the midnight showing of it.
Oh god, this is a bad
Oh
idea.
shit! This is like your Harry Potter business.
Yeah, and holy shit, that movie's awful. And like at the
Yeah.
end, does someone like go through a helicopter blade or something?
Oh, I don't remember. I wasn't paying that much attention.
I don't know, but like these guys in front of me in the theater like about lost their shit. They thought it was so awesome. And I'm like, it's just the most cliche bullshit.
I'm sure they were losing their shit over Kate Beckinsale.
She
No,
is
they were-
banging hot, but she does not look that good in those movies.
They were clearly into helicopters.
Most people hate helicopters. I'm
Does one-
surprised.
Does one get into helicopters?
Helen Keller
What she might have.
doesn't
If you
have
wanna-
a clue what a helicopter was.
If you want to make a move and fly, you got to get in there. You know, they don't.
So we watched
they don't
Underworld
have no
Evolution.
control.
I remember watching the first one, and I think it had a Tool song on there, maybe. And I think the soundtrack was pretty decent. I think that's why I watched the first one. Much like Queen of the Damned, I think I watched it because I enjoyed the soundtrack. Both movies are not that good, and this one is just the same. It's not fucking good. You know what else I watched that's not very good?
White House Down.
White House Down. Holy shit, that movie is bad. Good God, that movie did not need to be made at all.
Does White House get blown up?
Nope.
It was made twice last year, wasn't it?
Yep.
Why is it down?
Olympus has fallen. Because like I don't know, the president, dude, they fucking they just give the presidency away. I'm just
Sure, it's not. Is this like a documentary about Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton?
With Jamie Foxx as which one?
as Lewinsky.
Okay.
I mean, because obviously she's the pretty one. So this movie has Jamie Foxx as president, and at one point, like they think he's dead, and so they give him like an hour to like show that he's alive, and they don't, so they give somebody else the presidency. The vice president.
Yeah, who's the vice president?
I don't know, some dude. So they give
Probably bring it
Danny
back.
Trejo.
that would be great. So they give the vice president, he's now the president, you know, they swear him in or whatever. And then fucking Air Force One goes down. So then they give it to another guy. I'm just like, how many fucking people get to be president in this goddamn movie?
That's
This
kind
shit
of
is so fucking no.
I mean,
No.
in a bad way.
So does Jamie Foxx just like bust in there and show that he's still alive at some point, or
He busts in there and says, I'm motherfucker Jones, and I'm here to run shit.
is it like a RPG or something? Or
Motherfucker. He does have an RPG, but he drops it, which is, I mean, hilarious.
I bet.
If you don't know comedy, this movie is not for you because it is just super
does he
humorous.
shoot it into the ground like Michael Douglas?
It's just so fucking stupid. You know the best part about it though? Your boy Jason Clarke was in it.
What does he do?
Is he
he's like the main not
uncharismatic
bad guy. He was like the dude that was working for the.
He's trying to bring the house down.
he was trying to bring the house down. And James Woods played the bad guy, who was looking
Nice.
really old in this movie, but was really bad at it. I was so ashamed. And Maggie Gyllenhaal was in it, and she's real bad. Movie's just fucking garbage. So don't watch that.
How was she looking? Because sometimes Maggie Gyllenhaal looks okay, and sometimes
That's not true.
she's
No.
not looking good.
No,
She
she's
looks
looking. She's looking more that movie with Will Ferrell, so not so good.
I don't remember that movie.
Braveheart.
No.
Yes. That's all coming back to me now.
All right.
When they weren't supposed to get married and they do in the night. Yeah, Will Ferrell and her. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
And she gets her throat slit.
Stranger Than Fiction.
Oh, didn't see it.
No, bad stuff. So don't see White House Down because it's really fucking shitty. And then another movie that I saw that was pretty shitty was Transcendence. Now this made its way to DB theaters right before we left for vacation, and I decided to watch that. That is a commitment. It's not quite the Noah commitment, but it's a commitment. You sit down to watch this movie, and after doing some research, apparently this script had been on what's called like the blacklist in Hollywood. I don't know if this is real or not,
Yeah.
obviously.
Sounds
Yeah.
racist.
It might be. It's just called the list in your neighborhood, right?
Like really sought after, and everyone wants to make the script or something.
Yeah,
It's
like
down the
script,
list.
really good scripts that people want to make, but they don't ever get made. This movie should not have been made. It's a great idea for a story. The ability to have like an AI take over and then go kind of maniacal. Like it's a cool idea. It's really, really poorly executed. And Johnny Depp does his damnedest to try to make it good, but it's not. And the actors around it aren't good. Do you remember that dude from Pacific Rim, Ralph, that I thought looked like the dude from Mario Brothers? Do you remember what I'm talking about? Like the lieutenant dude from Pacific Rim that I thought looked like Iggy and or Spike from the Mario Brothers movie?
John Leguizamo.
Idris Elba.
No. Anyway, that dude is in it, and he gets the shit kicked out of him, and at one point Johnny Depp like remakes him because he can enter your body through nanobots and like heal you. It gets way over its fucking head. Super stupid. The girl that they have playing the lead actress kind of looks like Aubrey Plaza, but it's not, so it sucks.
Isn't
And
that Rebecca Hall or no?
yeah, it's Rebecca Hall.
She's kind of cute.
She's not bad, but she's not Aubrey Plaza.
If it's who I think you're talking about, she's not bad.
No, she's not bad. I mean, I would take her on a date or two.
The idea of that movie, there's some like famous computer scientists that thinks we're very close to that.
I just don't know. Paul Bettany, who I like a lot, does a
Oh, yeah.
pretty decent role. Your girl from House of Cards, Mara, Kate, maybe,
Uh-huh.
is in it. She's blonde though, which is really bad on her. She doesn't look good as a blonde. It's got a lot going for it story-wise, but it's really badly executed. And what did I tell you? It looks like a first-time director movie. Not enough character development. You have no reason to like any of these characters when all this shit starts happening to them. When Johnny Depp dies, quote unquote, and then gets inputted into this computer system, like you have no reason to care that he's dead.
Do you think
None.
Shyamalan could have made it better?
I mean, at the end of the movie, if he would have been alive the whole time, sure.
Or
Was
what if
Cillian
it-
Murphy in it?
Yeah, Cillian Murphy, who I really like, and Morgan Freeman.
Oh, wow.
Basically, think The Dark Knight without Christian Bale, and really, 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 really shitty.
Morgan Freeman was in The Stick of Truth.
He was in The Stick of Truth, but I had it on mute, so I didn't hear him.
What?
What?
The hell?
I had it on mute. I was super late. I told you I was gonna beat it. It was like midnight on a Sunday. I beat that shit, farted on Kenny's balls, and called it good. That was my life.
Sounds like a late Sunday night.
It was. It was a really late Sunday night. Moneyball. I watched that. Moneyball is still fantastic. If you haven't seen Moneyball, go see Moneyball.
It's a good one.
Moneyball. Jonah Hill and Brad Pitt, who I don't really care for, but I like him when I watch movies that are like that. That and The Mexican.
Your boy
Which
Chris Pratt. You like the Mexican?
I like The Mexican.
What the fuck?
Why? What's wrong with The Mexican? James Gandolfini?
I didn't watch it because it looked terrible and it got horrible reviews.
That's all right.
Taco John's.
How have I seen how have I seen The Mexican, but I haven't seen Seven?
7.
You don't like Brad Pitt, and you have like never seen any of his good movies.
Yeah. I've seen him in Inglourious Bastards, and
That's an okay movie. You don't like
that's a
that?
great movie. I love that movie. I might like Brad Pitt more than I'm letting on. Maybe I'm an asshole.
Fight Club.
Seen that. All right, fuck it. You ready to go on this tangent? Let's have this
No.
discussion. Quick.
I'm
Too
done.
late. I'm already here. Motherfucker.
What are we doing? Brad
done with this.
Smith? Brad Smith.
Nah,
Brad
just
Pitt.
the ones I know.
It's filmography.
All right, Thelma and Louise. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, he's the one who gets Thelma and Louise caught.
He's
Fucking asshole.
he's in Contact. I love Contact.
Never.
A
seen
river
it.
a river runs through it. I remember seeing the preview to that when I was a kid. I didn't watch it though. True Romance. How much of that is he in? I haven't seen that.
Not much.
What's eating Gilbert Grape, or is that somebody else?
That's Leo.
That's Leo.
Oh.
Interview with the Vampire. I've not seen. 7,
That's
12
the
Monkeys.
older brother.
You didn't see 12 Monkeys? Yo, you.
I know. I do.
Oh, you.
Bruce Willis in it.
That was a good
The time travel in that makes no sense.
Sleepers. Anybody? Anybody know that movie?
Oh, I know Sleepers.
I heard
the-
it's good.
The Devil's Own.
No.
7 Years in Tibet.
No.
Nope. Meet Joe Black. Nope.
I've seen it.
Fight Club. Yeah.
Devil.
Snatch. Nope.
Oh, Snatch is awesome.
What the fuck? Why have I not seen these? The Mexican.
Yeah, he plays like a gypsy boxer or some shit.
You barely understand him. They have like
Yeah.
subtitles up when he talks.
He's trying to ask these people if they want to buy a dog, and they think he's asking if they like dykes.
Isn't that on Netflix still?
I don't know. I had a VHS copy of that at one point.
The Ocean's movies I've seen. I've not seen Troy.
Troy was meh.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith I've seen. I've not seen Babel.
I've seen like all of them. You haven't.
Assassination of Jesse James. Not seen that. Burn After Reading. I didn't see that.
Oh,
Benjamin
what?
Button.
No,
Benjamin Button. I didn't see.
That sucked.
Inglourious Bastards I saw. Megamind I didn't see. Tree of Life I didn't see. Moneyball I saw. Happy Feet 2. What? Killing Them Softly. You watched that. I didn't see that.
Happy Feet.
No,
Fuck
Killing
yeah.
Them Softly.
It's entertaining.
World War Z I saw. 12 Years a Slave I saw. Counselor I did not see. That's it. So apparently I need to get on some. I need to get on some Brad Pitt and not his dick. Just
I don't.
some of his
It's
movies.
not like he makes any of those movies. It's just
Well,
he
he's just
is
good.
some good movies.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's a good actor.
I should probably just get on that though.
I would
All
say
right.
he is.
Ryan, are you ready to embark on this journey with us?
I think it's more of you guys are ready.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you, I'm not ready, but there's not much less we can do about it. Tell me about the games you've been playing, brother.
Well, finally finished Final Fantasy X. I didn't think it was ever going to happen.
Yeah.
I had to grind to get
Good
to finish that last boss.
Did you get the perfect ending so you saw everything, or did you have to look?
There's
deeper?
only one ending. There's only one ending for 10.
There's not.
Yeah, there is. Look it up. There's only one ending for 10.
Okay.
10-2 has more than one ending.
I'll
Right.
look it up. I'm the guy who doesn't care.
That's true. So why would you look it up?
Because I went to look to see if I needed to do anything special, and they said, no, just do it. And then the Nike swoosh came on the screen. But, yeah, I finished that. I don't know, what's his face? Ject used the word, in variations, the word cry or crying more times in one sentence than I thought was possible.
He definitely uses it a lot.
Yeah, I don't know why they talk about him crying so much. I don't.
One ending.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy X2 has
Multiple.
a lot. I don't
Damn
know.
it! Then what the fuck am I thinking?
Kingdom
I must have
Hearts.
been thinking 10-2. No, I was
And then I
must have been
watched-
No idea.
10-2.
I watched that Eternal Calm video afterwards,
Yep.
and Yuna's talking about holding her breath for 2 minutes and 41 seconds. I was like, I'm pretty sure Lovelace said she could do that too.
Yep.
But
So were you sad at the end when Titus had to disappear forever?
no, because they told you that it was going to happen a while ago.
Yeah, in the very beginning of the game when he's like, "I'm not from here."
Yeah, it was a little weird though with her her saying "I love you" to him, and then him not saying anything back.
I love you.
Yep, and then he just fades away.
Yep.
But apparently he's not gone. He's hanging out in the door with Mickey, and they gotta find the
in
key.
limbo.
Yep.
He is hanging in limbo. Well, you got to do a perfect game to be able to see him again, but you'll see it.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull that off.
Yeah,
10-2 is something else.
It's fucking ridiculous, is it not?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
The dress spheres or whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah, and then they're talking about like finding these fiends and leveling them up. And after I went through the tutorial of that, I'm like, yeah, I'm never gonna do this.
No.
I hope I never have to do this.
Nope.
Because that's gonna make the game take way longer.
How are you liking Pain? Don't you wish you had Lulu still, not Pain?
Well, like, I don't know. Pain doesn't really seem to do much. She just speaks in like monotone and rarely says anything. Yeah, but everybody else wearing the exact same outfits as they were in 10.
In 10, yeah.
In that Eternal Calm, they keep calling Waka fat, and he looks exactly the same as he looked in 10.
Dude, 10. They turned out 10-2 pretty quick. It felt like. I don't know that they did a lot of work to it.
Well, they probably had two teams. They probably had one doing 10 and one doing 10-2. Because I think that's what they did with 13. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to try to blast through 10-2 or not.
13-2. Don't do that.
I already did.
I know.
Already done.
Don't do it again.
Don't do it again.
Twice.
Yeah, 10-2 is just not. I'll be surprised if you beat the game. I didn't care about it.
If I do, I probably won't get the perfect ending or whatever.
Yeah, definitely. I told you that I messed that up like the first 20 minutes. I was like, oh shit, forgot to do this. Whatever.
Oh, you can screw it up early. I've never done that.
Yep, you can screw it up in like the first super maybe an hour or two into it. Played some Sly Cooper, it seems.
Yeah, I played the first episode of that. It pretty much feels like the people who made that just copied Sly 1 and 2 and made a game using that formula.
I just don't like it. I don't know that I think I'm gonna delete it. I don't know that I'll play it again.
Might as well. I mean, I think it's okay, but
it's definitely childlike.
It's an older style game. Other than that, I barely played through most of the rest of these. I played like the first mission of Valkyria Chronicles. I bought that at the same time as Zone of Enders, and I got an awesome copy of the Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance demo with that, Zone of the Enders.
Worst game of the year.
Your favorite demo?
Oh yeah, I love getting demos for games that have come out years before.
Speaking of demos, I just want to bring this up really quick. There was a Nintendo rep in the store today, right? And so me being the asshole as usual, I said, hey, where's my swag? Because I say that to the Sony rep too. The Nintendo rep proceeds to give me a magazine showing the new games that are coming out. Okay, fine. And then gives me a QR code card for a demo of, wait for it, Tamagotchi Life.
You know you can go to the eShop and download that.
No shit, I can go to the eShop, you fucking bitch. Why would I need your fucking goddamn card? I know I can go to the eShop and do this. I own a 3DS. Duh.
The hell?
I fucking threw it away right in front of her. I was like, you're dumb. Threw it away.
Why would they ever do that? Why would they ever give you something for a demo?
And she's like, oh, I put some out there. You can go to the 3DS shop and get this.
You'd have to go to the shop anyway to scan the code, right?
Yes.
Well, you had to get it to download. That doesn't make any damn sense.
What if there was a period of time where they were doing that early or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, that may be true. Because that
like,
didn't been out very long.
I'm like, where are my Nintendo coins? Well, I don't have any. What the fuck are you good for then?
What coins?
Well, you should give me like codes for some Nintendo coins so I can put it in there and get my platinum, so I don't have to get a gold reward. I get a platinum.
Oh, those coins.
Those coins.
I thought you meant like where you like walk with the 3DS and it gives you coins.
Here, shake my 3DS for a little while. What are those coins good for anyway? I forgot.
You can buy buddies to fight in the whatever the hell it is.
Oh, that's what it is.
Some games use it and some games don't.
Buy puzzle pieces.
That's what it is. I forgot. Played some Doki Doki. Does that even matter?
I think that game has got some game crashing bugs. It just randomly crashes. So, but yeah, you play as a robot, and your family just leaves you, and so some alien finds you on a planet and tells you that he's going to scrap you unless you can prove that you know what humanity is. So you got to prove to him that you know what humanity is, and that's mostly just you answering kind of neat quizzes, and then just going from planet to planet and helping people out, and then you can get there with many different vehicles. I have a pig that flies right now. I unlocked a turd that I could go from planet to planet on, but I haven't used it yet. So, and you can change what your robot looks like too, but I don't know. It really doesn't feel like a game, but it's okay. It's kind of funny. People send me emails and shit, but that are just retarded.
Is this PlayStation Plus?
Yeah, you can get it on Vita or
PS4.
PlayStation 4.
PS4.
I ain't got that PS Plus anymore, and I feel okay about that.
Yeah,
Well, if you did, the Doki universe is okay for a couple hours.
It's enough to download and delete in the same day.
Yeah.
Sure, it doesn't take up much space, but yeah, you could.
Sure.
I got Vessel off PS for PlayStation Plus 2, and holy shit, that game is awful. Oh man, I played through the first puzzle and then just deleted it. So,
I don't even know what Vessel is.
you don't want to know.
I don't really either.
I don't know that I care, so that's good.
That's all I did for games though, and then I watched all the movies.
All right, so I just want to count how many movies you watched, and then we're going to talk about the different ones. 1, 2, 3,
We've already
not even
talked about
accurate.
it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's not a movie. 13, 14, 15. 15 movies and a TV show. Oh, good God.
So
You have too much time.
Sopranos should be on there too. I finished The Sopranos.
Definitely. Oh, you saw the cut to black, huh?
Yeah, Tony Soprano gets shot.
He doesn't get shot.
Yeah, he does.
What?
He does. He dies. Tony Soprano gets assassinated.
When?
Because what happens is, all right, so people are walking
I
in.
ask. Son of a
People are
bitch.
walking in the restaurant one
Okay.
by one, and every time they walk in, they cut to Tony Soprano's face, and then they cut to who he sees walking in, and then at the very end, they hear the little doorbell ring on the thing. So you think what's her face is Meadow Soprano's walking in, but instead this time they show Tony look, and then it cuts to black because somebody shot him and he died. And when you're dead, you don't see anything.
So that's you think that's like a legit what happened?
And I'm pretty sure Tony Soprano got assassinated. I mean, they show that dude who's really suspicious walking in and sitting down. So I'm pretty sure Tony Soprano's dead.
Fair enough.
And if
For those
Meadow
of
would have
you
got
who
there,
watched that shit.
if Meadow would have got there earlier on time and sat where he was sitting, or not where exactly where he was sitting, but to the right of him, then he probably wouldn't have been murdered.
Murdered by your accord, because that's what you think happened?
No, because Meadow would have been in the way,
Oh.
and they don't mess with families.
For those of you that didn't know the ending to The Sopranos, that just happened.
All
right, so-
well, I knew how it ended, but some people made it sound like it stopped in the middle of a sentence, but it didn't. It stopped in the middle of a shitty Journey song.
Wasn't it Don't Stop Believing?
Yeah.
The best Journey song?
Okay. Hold on there. Hold on to that feeling. All right, so you have a lot of movies that I want to get through because I don't want to talk about all these. Do you have? I've never seen all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, so I don't know that I care. Ralph?
Well,
No.
2 is of note
One
because
of them.
it has all these weird sexual, homosexual overtones, and the people who made it claim they weren't aware of it, but the dude who wrote it said he totally put those in there. And Mark Patton, the main character, he's gay in real life, so
That
yeah.
makes sense then. I want to talk about Nonstop. That's that new Liam Neeson cock movie, right?
We already talked about it. Sorry.
I wasn't here, asshole.
You don't want to hear about that.
Not
Is
a
it
great
bad?
movie. It's not a good
Oh, really?
movie.
That doesn't surprise. Isn't who's the chick in it? Julianne Moore.
Oh, yeah, one of
Was
a
she
couple.
Was she trying to bang Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
We already made that joke.
Damn it!
Did we? I don't remember this.
Well, I said she was.
Oh.
her husband and kid died in some crash, and
Oh, I didn't even catch that. Yeah,
so
so
that
funny.
wasn't quite the same joke. I'm sorry.
he did.
It's
He
close
already
enough.
Don John,
All right,
Julianne Moore.
Ralph, tell me what your thoughts are on Jersey Girl.
I saw it in the theater, and I don't remember it very well.
Okay,
I don't remember enjoying it.
I enjoy the movie. It's not Kevin Smith's worst movie. It's not great.
What
I
is
would
the
say it's his worst.
I'm just saying it's not his worst movie. I enjoy the movie. I could watch it. You know, there's some
Kevin
movies.
Smith's worst movie?
What is Kevin Smith's worst movie?
Yeah.
Jersey Girl.
It's not Jersey Girl. Goddammit. I don't know.
That cop movie he made with
Yeah,
Bruce
there you
Willis.
go. Cop out.
Well, you can't count that. He didn't. Write.
You want me to pick a movie that he wrote and directed?
Yeah. Probably
Fine.
Jersey Girl.
Fucking Jersey Girl.
I
Fine.
mean, I'd say Red State, but
Yeah,
I like Red State.
I did too, but
I don't
Like-
like unfinished movies. So whatever.
what I don't
Would you have
like.
been happier if he was able to do the ending he talked about?
Well,
That would be great.
that would have been better. I
Yeah.
still know it would have been good, but
Well, it would have made you a little bit happier inside.
I don't like hypothetical questions.
What? Hypothetically speaking, how happy are you right now?
Hyphenetically.
Hyphenetically. So why don't you like Jersey Girl?
Me or Ralph?
Yeah. No, well, you, because you're the one that watched it this week.
Oh, I had to stop watching it because it was too much. I couldn't handle it anymore.
Why?
All right. The reason why I think I like Red State is because it seemed like Kevin Smith actually wrote some dialogue for characters, where in most of his other movies, every character is Kevin Smith, and it's just I can't take that. I can't take everybody talking like that. It's too much. People don't talk like that. Not everybody's Kevin Smith.
True.
And that's what made me shut it off was the part where they got caught in the shower, and then the little girl starts talking to him as if she's the adult. It was too much. I couldn't watch anymore.
You had a respect for George Carlin. You couldn't just finish that movie. Isn't he like?
I don't think Kevin Smith had any respect for George Carlin. Like, what did he give him? He gave him nothing. He just like dad that the son bashes the whole time.
I liked the movie. I thought it was pretty good. I
I
don't.
watch Bill and Ted.
Well, I mean, that's not a bad idea. Cujo, that's that dog movie, right?
Oh yeah, that's a winner. It is not a good movie.
Nope, I don't want to talk about that. I think I was afraid to watch that movie when I was a kid.
Well, yeah, in elementary school, I didn't even know what Cujo was, but we had to build like a habitat for an animal. So I built a dog house. And my dad told me to put Cujo as the name for the dog, and I was like, sure. I don't know who Cujo is, but
Your dad was trying to fuck with you the whole time. It's pretty good.
A dog house isn't. I don't know if I would really say that's an animal habitat, unless there's no wild dogs living in dog houses.
That's true. It's not like a District 9 where the dogs are just living in these shacks.
But yeah, but I think my teacher let that shit slide.
She probably gave you an A for asshole for your dad. What about Blue is the Warmest Color? I haven't seen that, but Ralph saw it, so you guys can kind of.
Oh man,
notes.
there's some explicit,
Banging.
Lesbianism.
well, mouth and tongue all over somebody's hand.
Everywhere.
He's like slobbering all over that girl's knuckle at the restaurant. I don't know.
What?
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Even butthole? She like tongue in the butthole?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I
Probably.
think it was in the V, but
It was
there was maybe
implied
some
butthole.
nose might have got into.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was it shows them having sex for the first time, and they like do like every position imaginable, and it's like, no way is this girl who's never had lesbian sex just gonna run the gauntlet of all these women.
She's hitting for the cycle?
I like everything. She was like, I'm just gonna try everything.
She fantasized about it. Why not?
Not that. She fantasized about like the missionary position of lesbians.
Did you like how she like turned into the housewife?
Yeah,
Where
pretty
she was
much.
like cooking and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. That movie was enjoyable.
I mean, it's not a bad movie. I mean, the sex scenes are like way over the top.
Yeah, they are.
And then like she starts like finger banging her in a restaurant with people around.
Yeah, that was weird.
So that was after the knuckle licking. I don't.
Knuckle duster. Yeah.
But
Knuckle shuffle.
I mean, it's just like it's goes way further than that movie Water Lilies, which you guys will probably never watch.
I don't know what that is.
It was on Netflix for the longest time. I don't know if it still is. It's another French lesbian coming of age movie. But
Is Jason Clarke in it?
is he French?
He's
Probably too old.
not charismatic.
But I don't know. It's not
Are
a
most
bad.
French people not charismatic? Is that what you're trying to say, Ralph?
I will imply that.
Sure.
I can't back that up though.
But
Much like a Mack truck, I cannot back that up.
them being lesbians didn't seem to matter so much. It could have been any type of young kid coming of age love story, but
Yeah. What was the deal with like the political shit every once in a while, where like she was at a rally?
they might have just been. I don't know. That might have been in the graphic novel it was based on. They just like put it in there and didn't really fully explore it. But
That fell
I
out
don't
of
know.
place.
But it was already like 3 hours long,
Yeah.
and they didn't really do passage of time very well either because they all looked the same, and I think quite a few years went by. But
Yeah, like at the end. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, not bad.
You also watched Lawless, which was that shitty movie with like Ryan Gosling and shit in it, right?
What was Shia LaBeouf?
Oh, I'm thinking, what am I
Yeah.
thinking? Oh, I'm thinking Gangster Squad.
Yeah, I never saw that. This has got Jason Clarke and the dude from the chick from Zero Dark 30, which
And
Jason
it's
Clarke
got
is
Tom Hardy in it, right? Bane.
It's got
Yeah.
Chastain. Is that who it is?
It's
Jane.
better. It's
How
better
was
than
that?
Dude, it's not bad.
Squad.
Better than what?
Gangster Squad.
Oh yeah, I
Guy
assume that.
Pearce does a good job at being a weirdo. That's not a good guy. So, and what's his name? Tom Hardy occasionally throws his Bane voice out there. So,
He can't help it.
yeah.
Is who else is in that movie? Commissioner Gordon was in it too, right?
Yeah, he was a Chicago mobster.
Dane DeHaan was in that movie too.
Yeah, Chastain, I think, was the other major name.
Jessica Chastain. Yep.
Yeah.
And then
Jesus.
there's some
Yes,
other
apparently
girl
took a
that I recognized that Shia LaBeouf had a crush on.
Yeah, I
The
remember
Mia-
what it was.
Mia Wasikowska,
Oh.
the chick from
the Wachowski brothers were in it.
yeah, the Alice in Wonderland movie.
One of the Wachowski brothers, the other one, no longer a brother.
Are you kidding me? Do you know that Alice in Wonderland movie fucking made $1 billion?
Yep. I
Overseas or something.
God,
did not see it.
I didn't. I fell asleep watching it because it was so bad.
It made a lot here.
It made
Well,
closed theaters $334 million in the United States.
That's stupid.
That is a
Well-
stupid amount of money.
I think that came out right not too long after Avatar. So I think people are still into that 3D dumb
I re-
phase.
I redboxed it, and I thought it was complete shit.
Yeah, it's not a good movie. I didn't care for it.
But yeah, Lawless
Madison really likes it. Yeah, Lawless. Continue. Sorry.
complete shit. I was just gonna say it's loosely based on a true story about the prohibition, bootlegging whiskey. So that wasn't bad. I don't know what other bangers you guys wanna?
Serpico, I don't care about.
What?
That's-
man.
It was good.
You
Yeah,
want to talk about Serpico?
dude, he just
Yeah,
like
film.
ripped some dude's pants off.
Whoa, whoa! Isn't that Pacino?
Yeah, he's getting
Yeah.
all mad at he's getting all mad because all those crooked cops, and then he starts ripping some dude's pants off because he's frustrated.
Whoa!
That's a good
I mean, he
one.
didn't mean to rip the dude's pants off. It just happened.
Yikes!
I mean, it almost turned into cruising, but it didn't.
Let's see. I don't care about the Grand Piano. Sherlock, I don't care about. Great Mouse
Serpico.
Detective.
Oh wait, Grand Piano. That's Elijah Wood.
No, I don't care.
You
One
care
of
about the
John
Great Mouse
Cusack's.
Detective?
I'll tell you why I care about The Great Mouse Detective, Ralph. It's a great question. Christmas to 1993, I got that for a gift. It was one of the movies that I got in 1993, and I watched the shit out of it. So yeah, I have a sentimental value to The fucking Great Mouse Detective.
Basil and Sherlock Holmes.
Okay.
I loved that shit. I don't know why I did. I watched the fuck out of it on that VHS, that goddamn big
It's
Disney
not
VHS.
bad. It's a pretty good movie.
Not bad.
That song, when Radigan is talking about how he's awesome, that's a pretty good song.
Let it
Look it
go.
up on YouTube.
The whole movie's not bad. It's not a bad movie.
But,
Really, all I have to say, other than the fact that I got it for Christmas in 1993. But yeah, that and is that the same year yet? Secret of the Ooze. When did Secret of the Ooze come out, Ralph? 91, 92?
One of them.
It's a secret.
And then I got it on VHS, I think, in 93 as well. As a Great Mouse Detective.
Grand
Talk about
Piano's
a
worth
big
a watch.
difference. Why?
Elijah Wood's in it.
No.
And it's one of John Cusack's best movies because he's only in it for a couple minutes.
You watched The Rescuers Down Under, which we talked about last time, right? Because you didn't know that there was an original Rescuers.
Nope.
So
But this
that's
one's
enough of
awesome.
that. Bad Milo, what the fuck is that?
We talked about it for a bit.
I talked about it one time on here also. It's
I think that's what you
pretty
said last time, right before the weather took you to hell.
Mm-hmm.
awesome.
Ride
I
to
don't
Hell.
know about that.
What is it though, Ralph and Ryan?
But do you know the name of that character?
Don't worry about it.
The lead?
Don't worry about it.
A lot of stuff coming out of butts and stuff going back in butts, and the stuff that comes out of butts murders people.
Fair
True.
enough.
I'm just gonna leave that. Let's go to the next one.
The Leftovers we talked about, that was that TV show on HBO, which I still I've only watched the first episode of, but I still think it's a decent show. Did you watch episode 3 on Sunday?
Yeah, I've seen all of them. Yeah,
Is
3
episode
was
3
like its
good?
own little story. It's
I
kind of
heard
weird.
3 was really good because it's got Christopher
Oh.
Eccleston,
Sure.
the dude from Heroes, and Doctor Who.
Never seen
Sure.
either. But yeah, the reason why I keep watching is because the guy who wrote the book also wrote Little Children and Election, and I liked both of the movies based off of those books. So I figure maybe this is going to be okay eventually. I mean, it's got some decent looking ladies on there, and it's kind of weird. But no, I didn't mean her, but sure.
It's the only lady I know about in that movie, in that show.
Yeah, I mean, she's not bad looking, but
Oh. She's not like the hottest of the hot.
no.
His
Also,
wife
this reminds me,
ugly.
why is Jersey Girl called Jersey Girl?
Because it's set in Jersey, and he has a daughter.
Sounds like you didn't know how to name the movie, so he just, what is it set?
Jersey, and there's a girl in it, banging.
That shit could happen anywhere in the world, except for maybe third world countries. But
Did you enjoy The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, or did you Ralph absolutely hate Ben Stiller? So go fuck that movie.
I don't hate Ben Stiller, but parts of it were okay. But it reminded me a lot of Big Fish, and I didn't really like Big Fish, so
I haven't seen Big Fish, so I wouldn't know what to
No.
compare it to.
I wouldn't recommend Big Fish.
I wouldn't either.
So, but yeah, parts of it were fine. The ending was okay when he finds out what the cover of Life magazine was.
Yeah.
So
Lone Survivor we almost picked up at Redbox when we were in the farm. Was that worth a watch?
Yeah, I mean, if you like military movies, sure.
I don't.
I like Zero Dark 30 more
Yeah.
because the dialogue in Lone Survivor was pretty shitty. So
Was it?
it was all military bro stuff. Yeah, no. But I mean, what happens in Lone Survivor is interesting.
Isn't Eric Bana in that movie?
Oh yeah.
Your favorite actor, Eric?
I love me some Eric Bana. Let me tell you, and
Right before he goes Hulk, the helicopter gets shot down.
and that dude that's going to be John Belushi.
Why do I want to say Taylor Kitsch?
No, God.
I mean, he's in that movie. I don't know who he is.
A lot of people that are in Lone Survivor that were also in Zero Dark 30.
Who am I thinking of? He was in Into the Wild. Why am I blanking on his name right now?
I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name.
God damn it. All right.
Emil
But anyway,
Hirsch.
he's in that movie as well. Yeah, Emil Hirsch. Good call. Good pull. Hirsch and Kitsch.
Guess what? if the title doesn't suggest anything to you, he dies.
Oh yeah, there's one survivor, I assume.
Yeah, literally, there's one.
And then you attempted to watch another military movie in The Hurt Locker, which is a bad idea. Got Jeremy Renner in it.
Movie. It was
I
like
don't
the
know,
day
I just don't
after
like Jeremy Renner.
Independence Day, and I just happened to be watching all these military movies. Should have watched a really good one and put in.
Could have watched Band of Brothers.
Yeah, it's on HBO.
Yeah. Or The Pacific.
Did you say you didn't like Hurt Locker?
Huh?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it. I just don't like Jeremy Renner.
Oh, it's pretty awesome.
Is it?
I enjoyed it.
I mean, I take your word on a lot of things. So
What about Black Hawk Down? Is Black Hawk Down
take
good?
your word.
That movie sucks.
What about Behind Enemy Lines? You like that, don't you?
Did not see that.
Your boy Owen Wilson for the win.
So it's
Gosh.
5-1.
Ralph
man.
knows.
Was that Robert Redford also?
I think it was Redford as well.
Yeah.
Solid. It's a
horrible
solid choice
combo.
of films.
Yeah.
I'd
Is
say
that Robert Redford in Sneakers?
he's in Captain America 2.
I want to see if there's
that,
anything of note. We went through almost all of them. We weren't going to go through all of them, but we almost did.
Yeah, but we went through them in like 17 minutes, which was like pretty good. I'll take that.
Yep. Grand Piano. Check it out. It's on Netflix.
I won't do that, but I appreciate your thought. Let's see. Should we get into some news, or Ralph, did you have something?
no.
I thought you were going to say something.
LeBron's going to Cleveland.
I was gonna go into your top 5, and I was gonna say Captain America 2 was your number 1.
It's definitely not my number 1, but we'll get to that after we go through some quick news. All right. This might be 2-week-old news, but it's only because we didn't
Pau
have a
Gasol's
show
going to the
this week.
Bulls.
Pau Gasol is definitely going to the Bulls, which is phenomenal. Also wrong show, but super phenomenal. Sting is also going to be in the WWE 2K15 game, and there was a nice little trailer for that. Ralph, did you watch that?
Hell
I thought
no.
you were talking to like Sting from the Police.
Yes.
No, that would be super.
I'd heard rumors he was gonna be in it for like a month or two.
Did they get like rights to Roxanne or?
You know, Sting the wrestler owns the copyright to the name Sting.
Really?
He just lets the singer use it.
Are you fucking kidding me? Is that
I think
legit?
he can make a lot of money, more money than wrestling.
I read that, but I don't know if that's true.
That would be fucking fantastic if that was true. This was announced. This came back July 1st, so we're going back almost 15 days ago. Did you guys see that Deep Island announced an entry called Escaped Dead Island, or Escape rather, Dead Island for PS3, 360, and PC?
Deep Silver.
It says Deep Island, but it might be Deep Silver. Yeah, Deep Silver.
I think
Why
it
the
is.
fuck?
A little deep
Goddamn.
down.
Good goddamn IGN for you. Deep Island. Luke
Yeah.
Carmally fucked up and put Deep Island. Yeah, Deep Silver announced the game called Escape Dead Island, which is set between Dead Island 1 and Dead Island 2.
Who's developing it? Because it's not Techland.
It doesn't say. Does
Kinda-
not say.
Is it a like game like the others, or
No, it's hold on, let me watch this little
is it a
trailer.
MOBA?
That would be really bad. It's black and white. There's no color to it. You can see red because of the blood. I don't know. It's weird looking.
So is this like 1930s zombies?
No, it's set between the two games. I mean, the art style is fucking weird. Oh, no, there's
the
no
most
color to
important
it.
thing is what is the custom song for this, like the song made just for this game?
I don't know.
Who do
Nothing
you,
good.
Who you
Who do you love?
Island bitch.
Yeah. I don't know. This shit looks weird. I haven't played any of the Dead Island games, so I'm really bad at telling you what's good and what's not. Either way, that's coming out at some point next or this year. It launches in autumn. Whatever autumn. Who uses autumn?
That's a girl's name. Next.
Mhm.
Neversoft officially closed down the other day. You
That's
guys
sad.
thought about that?
Did they? Well, they just were absorbed by Infinity Ward, right?
Right, but
Yeah.
that specific studio is now closed.
They hadn't got to do anything worth a damn in years, so.
It's Tony Hawk.
But
What do you think Neversoft means?
I mean, it's pretty apparent.
You think they're talking about a boner?
I mean, there's an I in soft, so I mean, you would think like, know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Do I need to play this out for you?
They're just talking how they. Or do you think they're just like saying we never use softener when we're doing laundry?
I mean, it could be that. I would doubt it, but it might be.
You're the blind man.
Definitely enough of the blind man stuff. I don't really have, other than that video game news, I've got one other thing. Do you guys have anything before I get onto that? For it's a Nintendo thing.
Oh, that's all I have. If it's Club Nintendo.
It is. Ryan, do you have anything other than that? There's not been a bunch going on.
I didn't even look at game news besides Last of Us. Apparently you can switch between 60 frames and 30 frames per second, which I don't understand why they have that in there, but
doesn't make a lot of sense to
30
me.
frames is locked, and 60 probably goes from 60 to 45, if I had to guess. Like at random.
But I think they have it at 60 at default, but yeah, I don't know.
It's
And then I guess
it probably doesn't stay at 60 because I think it's hard to do that.
And then also they made it sound like they are potentially releasing new DLC at some point in 2014.
Oh yeah, I read that too, I guess.
So I don't know if that's just going to be more multiplayer stuff or what.
That's what it said, was multiplayer DLC.
But yeah, other than that, I didn't really pay too much attention to news.
Let's move on to the 2014 Elite. So Platinum and Gold status gifts have arrived for Club Nintendo people. Ralph and I are probably excited about this. Ryan, I don't know that you have done a lot with Club Nintendo.
I'm not in the club.
So some of the
I'll
games.
play the club though.
Ralph, do you want to talk about each and every one of them, or do you want me to just run through them?
I already got 2 of them. I mean,
Did you already?
Because I've got 2 accounts somehow, and I had gold on one and platinum on the other.
That's kind of nice. So I got for platinum rewards for the Wii U, which the only person here that has one would be Ralph. I'm assuming one of the games that you got, if you didn't already own, was Game and Wario.
No.
You get that? No. Oh.
I used to own it. It sucked.
NES Remix is also another one of the games that you can get for the Wii U.
I think you already had that.
Sucks.
Earthbound, also a free game for Platinum members.
That's
Doctor,
one I
what?
got Earthbound.
You got Earthbound? Tell me about Earthbound.
I don't know. I just got it.
Oh, okay.
I don't even think I'll like it, so I'm not sure why I got it. Probably because it was free and I'd never played it.
It looks.
Everybody makes a big deal about it.
Is it like a
Yeah.
Pokemon type game, or what is it?
I don't think so. I
Well,
think it's like an RPG.
It's turn-based RPG. It kind of looks like Pokemon. I mean, like just like the way it looks.
Yeah,
You
the
can catch
art
stuff,
style.
aren't you?
Huh?
You're not catching stuff though, are you?
I don't think so.
Like,
I think it's just
catching
a
the clap.
I think it's just like a really odd story and shit. Probably does have the clap in there.
Dr. Luigi is also one of the games you can get for Platinum members. Dr. Luigi.
Fuck that.
Donkey Kong Country Returns for the 3DS. You can get that if you're a Platinum member, which I am not. So
You're
I'm
not
gonna be-
platinum?
No, I'm just gold apparently.
Oh.
But can you only get
I was gonna
one
tell you to
of these games?
You're gonna tell me to get what?
I was going to tell you to get that, but you're not platinum.
I would like to be Platinum. I don't even know how many coins do I have to get Platinum.
500?
How do I know?
What do
Hang on.
you get if you're frankincense or myrrh?
You get out of here.
Is it South Park too?
We're not selling Christian
I love Dead Air.
records.
So do you only get one of those games, or can you get all of those for free?
Only one, and he can't get any of them.
I only have
Really gold status.
it says 300 coins to gold, so am I not even gold?
No, it resets.
So I'm not even gold?
Well, I mean, it resets at the end of June. So, if you would have been whatever you were at the end of June is what this is for. So it's basically like their fiscal year. If you were gold at the end of their fiscal year, then
Okay, so it says
you get to pick one
2013
of those.
2013 Elite status gold, 380 coins. 2014 Elite status not yet qualified, 10 coins. So I don't get anything?
Are you logged in? Do they
Yeah.
count?
Yep.
Because it should just say like pick your free game as soon as you log in.
Go to. Yeah, it says see the gifts.
Uh,
So if I just like click. All right. So what should I get? Super Mario 2, Metroid.
So you are gold?
I don't know. I'm just gonna click it and see what I can do.
No for Super Mario 2.
This was like yelling at me what my status was, and it's not even telling you.
Yeah. Well, right on the front page it just says Platinum Gold right there. Thank you to our elite status members. That's it.
Hell,
It's
I don't
the
know.
only thing it tells me.
I also got Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link on Wii U.
Isn't that the game that I bought for my 3DS?
I don't know. It's a side-scrolling 2D. It's the only side-scrolling Zelda.
All right. So what should I get? Super Mario 2.
Whoa,
Metroid.
what happened?
So you are gold?
I don't know.
Can I hear myself?
See what I can do.
Oh, I don't know what's going on with your
What is happening?
Mario 2.
Shut up. I apparently hit play on our podcast page.
Oh, man.
Stereo version of our own podcast. That would be really fucking dumb. So what? So 2014, that's what it's based on, right? Not 2013?
Well, it would have been half and a half.
All right, hang on. But I want Metroid, Wario Land 2, or Donkey Kong 3.
Oh, Donkey Kong 3 blows. You'd probably want Wario Land 2, I guess.
You don't think I'd like-
You probably would like Metroid.
What's Wario Land like? Like Mario, basically?
Did you ever play?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Yep.
mean,
It says sorry, you're not a gold member.
what the hell?
I have 190 coins though.
That must have been all you had then.
Well, that fucking blows. I guess I really need to get on that. How many coins come in each game? 50?
It varies. There's a list you can look up. Google like Club Nintendo eligible games. It'll give you a list on how much they're all worth. So I don't know.
Anyway, sorry to sidetrack the podcast.
Don't get any of them.
Don't get any of those.
No.
Well, you can't.
Oh, I got Zelda: The Awakening.
Link's
Not
Awakening?
Zelda. Yeah, Link's Awakening.
That's a Game Boy game.
What kind of awakening is this?
A sexual eruption, possibly.
A little
All right,
bit.
I want games. You
Did Snoop Dogg do the music?
Snoop Dogg? Snoop
Yeah.
Dogg did music? Maybe. That's all I got for game news. Let's go to movie news because that'll be very quick. Kurt Russell is apparently saying that The Hateful Eight might start production early next year, which is exciting because if Quentin loved that movie that much, it's Quentin Tarantino's movie that got leaked earlier this year, and I have the script from that you can read if you want to. But apparently, he said that he wasn't going to do it. He said, fuck it. He was going to sue people. Who was he going to sue? Gawker, maybe?
That sounds right.
And then apparently decided to rewrite the script and start doing it anyway. Why?
Why sue them?
What? Because they were the one that leaked the script.
Who cares? He's going to make his movie. He's going to make a shitload of money.
Yeah, but he wasn't going to make the movie that was already out there, so he had to do a rewrites on it, saying that it wasn't even going to be the same movie. He even did like a live reading of the movie out in like California with the actors he was going to use, and now he like rewrote it and he's going to do it all again. Supposedly. It is a little weird, but I mean, what can you say? So that's kind of cool. I mean, I'm excited because I like Quentin Tarantino. Ralph, anything?
No.
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, the original ending. Did you read about that, Ralph?
No.
I won't spoil it then, but that is up if you want to read that. It's kind of like what we talked about, but more military stuff. X-Men First Class writers got tapped to write the Power Rangers movie, which I'm excited about.
Fuck.
And Roberto Orsi is producing that.
Oh, and he's skydiving in this one.
I hope so.
You know,
This is the
Green
only kind of
Ranger, is he back?
Roberto Orsi wrote your favorite Transformers movie.
He did write the second one, didn't he?
Well, he teamed up for you, and
Yeah.
he's doing your Star Trek movie. So
He did
there
do
you
Star
go.
Trek.
What is a Power Rangers movie nowadays?
It sounds a lot like Go Power Rangers, I think.
They've
Something
done
to do
so
with-
many weird TV shows.
Something to do with aliens.
Go Power Rangers. Do 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 do. Apparently, not that you guys care, but the Gotham TV show might have a different Joker in it every episode, and by that I mean a different person that could possibly be the Joker.
As long as it's not Troy Baker.
It won't be Troy Baker, but apparently every episode will be somebody that could possibly make you think that they're the Joker. I didn't know this, and I guess I should have, but Kate Mara is going to be Sue Storm in the Fantastic Four movie. Did you know that?
Yes.
Okay, so she's going to be Sue Storm. Apparently, talking to some Latino magazine, she said that the movie wasn't going to be based on anything Fantastic Four related.
Is that
But
Latino
apparently
Review?
Should have just stopped it on the movies are going to be based on anything.
Doesn't say.
For some reason, Latino Review seems like they uncover a whole bunch of shit. I don't know what it is.
I don't know either,
I don't
which
know.
is really
It might not be
strange.
it.
But apparently somebody reached out to her for comment on it, and she was like, "No, that quote got twisted. It's not going to be based on one single story. It's going to be based on the entire canon, apparently," which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But in Brightest Days and Blackest Nights, Spider-Man 3 might not see the light. Sony is getting more and more worried about releasing another Spider-Man movie because it is not making a lot of money.
Well, they have to, though, otherwise they're going to lose it.
Yep,
Didn't they-
it'll go back to Marvel finally.
They didn't film that, right? I guess
They have
could.
not filmed it.
For some reason, I thought they did a back-to-back, but I guess
No.
they didn't.
They pushed it all the way to 2017, and that might even be iffy, apparently, because now they're getting a little worried about the Sinister Six and Venom and all that stuff because it's not making a lot of money because they didn't give it enough time to breathe after the goddamn last trilogy they had.
Yep.
Not to mention they're not doing it the right way. If they just give it back to Marvel and we could have goddamn Spider-Man and the fucking Avengers, it would be great.
It'd be a start.
How fucking great would Venom fighting the goddamn Avengers be?
If you would have asked me that 10 years ago, I would have been all over it.
Shit, yes. Did you guys see the stupid article where somebody put up a picture of Steven Spielberg from the first Jurassic Park and said how he was killing dinosaurs and people went ape shit about it?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I cried so hard. It was so funny. I've never been more ashamed in humanity than this because I'm just like, it's a fucking fake dinosaur and people are calling Steven Spielberg just like these ridiculous names. It's fucking ridiculous.
People are smart.
And I mean, if you know anything about Steven Spielberg, he doesn't have dark hair anymore. He's very old. Very, very old. Oh, fuck. That made me laugh really hard. I heard you guys talking about Christopher Walken earlier, right?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
He might be, or supposed to be playing Captain Hook in the next NBC live-action musical, Peter Pan.
These are
So
what look like Captain Hook.
For those of you that are excited about Peter Pan. No? Nobody?
Live action musical?
Live action musical. What was the last one they did? I don't even know what the fuck
Sound
it
of
was.
Music was one of
Yeah.
them.
Sound of
Williams
Music.
was in. Is Robin Williams in this? Is he Peter Pan?
He plays the music.
He literally plays the music.
Is the music done with Wii Music?
Yes.
Yes.
And his daughter Zelda is not involved.
So you guys fans of like the Skeleton Key and the Ring 2 and
I've seen Skeleton Key. I don't think I've seen The Ring 2.
how about the Brothers Grimm?
Ring 2 is awful.
How about any of the last 3 Transformers movies? You guys like that, right?
Aaron Kruger,
Aaron Kruger is where I'm going with this. You know what I'm talking about?
Dumbo.
Fucking Dumbo in live action. How is that a good story? I think that's dumb.
That was a fresh story, wasn't it?
It is. It's this week's top story. I'm like, there's no way this is a good story. This is dumb.
Like Disney's Dumbo?
Like Disney's Dumbo, and they're going to do a live action Dumbo.
Is Dumbo going to get drunk?
I hope so. It's the only Dumbo I like is Drunk Dumbo.
Are pink elephants going to be on parade?
You know, I got called Dumbo a lot when I was a kid because I have big ears. So I kind of have this stigma about not liking Dumbo.
Are you starring in Dumbo?
Yes, I am the star of Dumbo. I forgot to tell you guys. I'm going to make $10 million and go be Dumbo.
That wouldn't be bad. I'd be Dumbo for 10 million.
I would do that too. New Coen Brothers movie coming out called Hail Caesar. Going to have Scarlett Johansson and Jonah Hill in it.
Sounds
Movie set
interesting.
within a movie. I mean, I'm okay with that. Anything Coen Brothers is decent. Have you
What
seen
is
the
Jonah
trailer?
Hill?
What?
What's it going to be about? I mean, is it just called Hail Caesar, or is it actually about like
It's
Caesar?
set in Hollywood in the 50s, focusing on a guy whose job is to deal with controversies and scandals.
Okay.
I don't know. Strange. Apparently, it's going to have Clooney and Brolin and Ralph Fiennes and Channing Tatum, Tilda Swinton, and now Jonah Hill and Scarlett Johansson. So, pretty good cast. Did you see the trailer for, and I know you guys don't watch trailers, but for Angelina Jolie's new movie? Not that she's in, but that she's directing, called Unbroken.
They showed the trailer before Planet of the Apes, I think.
I thought that looked pretty good. What did you think?
I didn't do anything for me, but
No?
trailers rarely do.
I
She's not in it.
That's a Coen Brothers written movie. They wrote the screenplay for that movie.
What? Why wouldn't they direct it?
I don't know. They gave it to Angelina Jolie to direct.
That is bizarre.
That is Oscar bait. That movie looks pretty good, and when I saw that the Coen Brothers wrote it, I'm like, that makes me even more excited about
Why
it.
wouldn't they direct that?
I don't know.
That is bizarre.
I'm not their best friend yet. We haven't started filming Dumbo.
All right. Well, once you get on
I'll make
set,
sure to ask them.
figure that out.
You guys like Dakota Fanning's sister, Elle? No, me either.
What does she look like?
I love that.
How old is she?
I don't know, not old enough. What the fuck is this Incredible Mr. Limpet? What? Why? Why are they making these movies that nobody cares about?
Wasn't that a book or something?
It was a Disney movie back in the day, apparently.
Oh,
Or a
yeah.
Warner Brothers movie back in the day with
Don Knotts.
Don Knotts, yeah.
Hell
Fucking
yeah.
dumb. Mission Impossible 5 might have just got your bad guy, Alec Baldwin, in talks to go into joining the Impossible missions.
That sounds terrible.
Yep, and Guillermo del Toro to direct a black and white creature feature, which doesn't tell me anything.
Hmm.
In case you guys were worried about the villain for Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, one of them might be Doomsday.
And the other's Zack Snyder.
The other one is Ben Affleck himself and his Kryptonian penis. Dwayne Johnson, a.k.a. The Rock, might come up with some Bourne Identity-style movies called The Jansen Directive, which is bad. And I don't know what that means, so I don't care. Cool. I think that's it for movie news. Oh, Brandon Routh is going to be another superhero, in case you care.
What? They
Yeah,
said
he's gonna be-
jobs?
He's going to be in the Arrow show on the CW.
Oh,
He's
that
going
ain't
to
real.
play. He's going to play somebody called the Atom. Atom. Oh, I guess I could talk about this. For those of you that were watching earlier today, Entertainment Weekly posted their new cover of their magazine and 8 new photos from the Avengers: Age of Ultron, showing new suits for everybody
This is
and what
not
Ultron
news.
looked like. That's news. What the fuck are you talking about? That's not news.
Josh Whedon directing this.
Josh,
Yeah.
Joss,
Who? Whatever.
Joss Whedon. Yes, he's directing.
Firefly dude.
The fairy dude. Yeah, he's directing it again, which means it'll be good.
Mhm.
Yeah. No.
I didn't see the first one.
No. You didn't.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Well, I like Cabin in the Woods though.
Oh God. Don't get him started.
Well, he just wrote that, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't direct.
I don't know if he directed it. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah,
direct
that
it.
was that one dude who's going to direct the Sinister Six or something.
Yeah, I don't remember what the fuck his name was.
Forget.
Yeah, I don't know either. At this point, do you guys want to do what we were gonna do, or do you want to save it? Because I mean, we're at like 2 hours right now.
We could probably bang out top fives.
Yeah, just
Bang
blast
out an
through it.
email.
All right, let's do the email really quick. All right. In case you guys were curious, to the one person that actually listens to the show, you can email us at levelupshowpodcast@gmail.com. We never get emails anymore, but here we go.
This is an interesting one.
That's a long fucking... Oh my God, are we supposed to answer these questions?
They'll be quick. They'll be quick.
All right. Are you
This is
ready
pretty
for this,
stupid.
Ralph? Ralph, are you ready for these?
Yeah.
Hello, people from South Canada. South of Canada? Does this person not know how to write? an email?
Well, I mean, when you get to the bottom of the email, you'll understand.
All right. I have a few would you rather questions for you all to answer. Okay. All right. All right. You ready for this? First question. Who's going to answer these? Ralph, you want to go first, and then I'll go, and then Ryan can go.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we can take turns on this.
All right. Let's go Ralph first. Would you rather play Yoshi's Island or be dead?
I'd rather beat off the dead.
Ryan?
We're all answering one question?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, I'd pick the second option on that one.
Be dead? I would rather play Yoshi's Island. Not the new island, just the old one. All right.
Why do you think that's any different?
Next question. Would you rather play Manhunt on Xbox or be dead?
Be dead.
I would say Manhunt. Oh.
You're the only Manhunter here. Would you rather buy a Wii U or be dead?
Be dead.
This is the only one that has a Wii U. I'd buy a Wii U.
I'd buy a Wii U. You want to change your answer, Ralph, or you want to stay with being dead?
You just gotta go with it. Just gotta go with the flow.
Would you rather? What? Would you rather that all women look like Bugs Bunny dressed as a woman, or be dead?
Bugs Bunny woman.
I would rather be dead.
I don't know. Bugs Bunny. He doesn't look too bad as a lady.
Hell no. He'd be like a girl dong, but he's alright.
You'd just be like rabbit girl dong.
What's next?
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you rather be a woman or be dead? I suppose I'd be a woman. I mean, I guess.
Be dead.
Ryan? Would you rather live in South Canada or be dead? I would rather be in South Canada, I guess.
Be dead.
I'll go with South Canada.
Would you rather eat your own leg or be dead?
How many of these are there?
There's only a couple more.
Oh shit!
Be dead.
I would rather eat my own leg. There's a lot of muscle down there.
I'd go for eating the leg.
Oh.
This is like a severed leg too. It's like on your body.
Oh, buddy. Here we go. Would you rather watch all Michael Bay movies in a row or be dead?
Be dead.
Just think Ralph wants to be dead at this point. He doesn't care about anything.
I'd pick dead too.
I would rather watch all the Michael Bay movies because at least I get to see Bad Boys 1 and 2.
In the Rock.
Oh, and The Rock, Pain and Gain. Would you rather read this email or be dead? I would rather be reading this email.
Dead.
I'd pick dead.
God damn it, Ralph. All right, two more. God damn this motherfucker. Would you rather be dead or undead?
Dead.
I'd pick
undead.
I'm picking dead. It's a trick question of the same.
And the last question, is a transformer a transgendered informer? Signed, that motherfucker, Snow the Informer.
You would know. Why is he asking?
Oh, signed, Snow the
good.
Informer. The one and only Snow the Informer right there, ladies and gentlemen.
He's back. He's back.
God damn it, that was glorious. Oh, fuck.
Ugh.
That was pretty good, dude. That was pretty funny. All right. You want to bang this out really quick?
Yeah.
Dang it.
All right, let's bang her out really quick. All right, you want to go one at a time around the horn? Any particular order? Let's start with games. Let's start with Ryan.
Oh, sure. You start with me. I gotta load it up.
All right.
It'll
I
only
can
take a
let-
second.
Okay. I was gonna say I can let Ralph go if we need to.
Okay.
I do have mine in an order, so I am gonna go from last to first. But if you guys
All
don't,
right. I have mine in order. All right, number 5 is Watch Dogs.
Okay.
It's kind of
Solid
like a
choice.
default number 5.
yeah, it fell out of my top 5.
I did not like it that much, but it's better than Lightning Returns. It's better than Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes, and it's better than Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2.
That is very true. That game was $20 today at the box as well. I said that's still too much for that game. Ralph, why don't you hit us with number 5 for game?
Trials Fusion. I don't know if it's number 5, but it's one of 5.
One of the 5 that you've played that is ranking in the top of the 5 that you've played.
Yes.
Mine is, even though it's not concluded yet, I have put down The Walking Dead Season 2. Yep.
Yeah, that's not bad. I guess I could have put that down too, but I was just going to wait till it finished.
Yeah. So far, I mean, I would still put it up there. It's still fun.
Yeah, I mean, that would beat out Watch Dogs for me.
That's what took out of Watch Dogs was Season 2 of Walking Dead. Number 4, Ryan.
I got Diablo 3, Reaper's Souls. I don't know if that really counts, but
Sure it counts.
We'll let it slide.
it wasn't too bad. The Crusader isn't that bad of a character.
I'm not in the mood to fight at this point. Ralph?
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
Oh, I want to play that game so fucking bad.
You gotta buy Wii U or
I
be
don't wanna
dead.
do it. Oh, somebody bought Mario Kart 8 today and was talking about how they were going to go home and play it on their Nintendo Wii.
That's wise.
The cashier informed them that the Wii U games do not play on a Wii. They promptly canceled their transaction and left.
People retarded.
Yep. Yep, pretty
You
retarded.
shouldn't have said anything. That should have
I wasn't the cashier. I just laughed from behind the little corner thing. Number 4 for me, Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight, yes, Shovel Knight landed at number 4. Fucking great game. I would give that almost 10 out of 12 packs of what? I don't get that scale at all.
Mellow Yellow, Surge.
Yeah.
You don't
Surge.
understand the 10 out of 10 scale.
All right, go ahead. Number 3, Ryan.
We got South Park, Stick of Truth.
A good one. I didn't
And
even
my number 3.
Damn it! I didn't put that on here.
You forgot to put it on there.
It's a good game. I've got a couple other ones that I think are still worthy. Ralph.
Well, I forgot about South Park, so I enjoyed
almost wanna
that.
I almost want to put South Park in there, but I can't.
I'll say Bound by Flame.
Yeah, when that drops to 20, I'll probably check that out.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Probably
yeah, I thought it was 40, but I guess it's just the PS3 version and Xbox version that's 40.
I'd let you borrow it, but it's impossible. 'Cause you're not
That's
here.
You're so far away from everyone.
Sure, that's the plot to Mission Impossible 5.
Letting people borrow a video game. All right, number 3 for me is The Wolf Among Us. Great fucking game. I know it started last year, but I don't care. It concluded this year. I'm calling it this year's game. Great game.
All right, 2 for me is Infamous Second Son.
Second for a reason, apparently.
I forgot that came out this year.
What do you got, Ralph?
Wolfenstein, The New Order.
Wolfenstein. Nice. It's a great fucking game. I loved that game a lot. Number 2 for me is also... Oh, which is it? Infamous Second
Watch
Son.
Dogs.
Infamous Second Son is my number 2 game of the year so far. Great game, great graphics, terrible story.
And that dude really looks like Troy Baker.
Delson
Should
Rowe
watch.
is so fucking obnoxious.
You should watch an interview with Troy Baker about Middle Earth, that game that's coming out with him in it.
Yeah. Yep.
He looks exactly like the dude
Delson
from
Rowe.
Infamous Second Son. Yeah.
Fuck that. What's your number 1 game so far this year?
Dark Souls 2.
Solid
And
choice.
I can't remember what all else is coming out at the end of this year, but there's a pretty good chance that'll stay there. Unless Dragon Age is just amazing.
And it won't be, but it could be, but it won't be. Ralph, what do you got for number 1, sir?
Got that hot Wii joint, Mario
Uh-oh.
Kart 8.
Boom. Mario Kart 8. That's 2 Wii U games in your top 5. That's crazy.
That ain't crazy. There's been a lot of good Wii U games this year.
That's true.
Nintendo's been putting them out.
You gotta sell those Wii U consoles.
Hell yeah.
Number 1 for me is Wolfenstein: The New Order. That game is fucking spectacular.
Hell
Fucking
yeah.
spectacular. I will fight for that game every time. Somebody bought what did they buy? They bought Bound by Flame the other day after trading in a game, and I was like, they traded in 13-3. I was like, hey, once you beat this game, get Wolfenstein. They're like, really? I'm like, it's fucking fantastic. I even had this German dude come in the store and buy it, which I felt a little weird about, but I was like, dude, this game's great. And he's like, really? I'm like, yep. He's like, oh, Warsteiner or something.
Scott Steiner.
Scott's Big
Steiner
Papa,
Brothers.
Big Papa Pump.
Yeah. Steiner recliner and play some Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein is fantastic. Ryan, you need to get on that shit.
Well, it's like $20, or if Redbox gets it.
Let's go to number 5 for movies, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan, go to movies.
I don't have a 5, but I got a 4.
Works for
Paranormal
me.
Activity, the marked ones.
Oh, you're
These are the 5 movies that I've seen in theater. My list, you guys are gonna love my list. It's a great list.
Okay. You guys are gonna love my nuts. Ralph.
I don't think I have a 5 either.
All right.
Number 4, I'll say Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
All right. Fair enough. I guess I'll do 5 and 4. Number 5, I have Neighbors with Seth Rogen. Number 4, I have Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. So far so good. Ryan, number 3.
3, I got Noah. That's my number
Okay.
3.
I tried to watch that. I just didn't. I want to. I just didn't want to make it.
You got to get through the beginning.
It's a long fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Ralph.
It ain't as long as my number 3.
Heyo.
Transformers: Age of Extinction.
That's good. That's a good one. I have for number 3, Captain America 2: The Winter Soldier. Number 3 movie of the year. Great fucking movie. Comes out on DVD Blu-ray August 19th. Yep, pick it up. Or torrent it, however you want to do it. Ryan?
All right, 2. I got Oculus. That's my number 2.
WWE movie?
They are just part of it.
Oculus.
There's more than one.
It's the John Cena story. You really can't see me.
There's more than one production company associated with it.
Oh,
Baloney.
Which dude, you should watch Grand Piano and see the list of production companies at the beginning.
No.
It's like a Ubisoft movie. Is pretty much what it seemed like. But yeah, Oculus is not that bad.
I
Got
don't.
a higher Metacritic than Transformers: Age of Extinction.
Doesn't mean
That ain't
anything.
hard.
Yeah, not as hard as Blind Man's Dick. Ralph,
So I'm on number 2.
number 2.
Noah.
Okay, good one. Number 2 for me is 22 Jump Street. 22 Jump Street, great fucking movie.
I wanted to tell you I was gonna watch that, and then for some reason I happened to catch Channing Tatum on Jimmy Fallon, and he showed a clip of 22 Jump Street, and that
Oh,
clip
God.
made me not want to see it.
What clip was it?
It just wasn't funny at all. It was where Tatum and Hill met those 2 black dude twins
Oh,
in college, and they just kept repeating the same or saying the shit at the same time, like
the
that.
black dudes.
And then Tatum and Hill tried to do it because they're acting like they were twins. And
Yeah,
I got a joke. I've seen that
that's
joke before. It's not funny at all. And
it's
the
2
crowd-
seconds of the movie. You gotta see it. There's an
crowd was
NWA.
rolling. I'm like,
There's an NWA joke, dude. It's good stuff.
I watch it one day, but that did not
God.
do any favors for me.
Fuck, man, it's so funny. We watched 21 Jump Street. We rented it when we were out in Indiana, and I so wanted to make them go watch 22 Jump Street. It's fucking great. Fucking great. Yeah, number 2 for me, 22 Jump Street. Number 1, Ryan.
Night of the Creeps.
What?
I'm just kidding. No, that didn't come out this year.
I didn't think so.
RoboCop, number 1.
Wow.
These are the 4 movies I've seen in theater.
Hey, fantastic. Ralph?
I could have saw Boyhood, but that's not out in my area.
I do want to see Boyhood. I think that's a cool idea to make a movie. But
Yeah, they say it's not going to be in the Des Moines area until like August-ish, early August.
it'll probably be at fucking Fluor, and I won't go down there and
Yep,
see it.
that's
'Cause I don't
what
go
I
to Fluor.
saw.
Yeah, of
Fluor
course.
said maybe August 8th.
Artsy bastards.
You can get
Ralph,
there and watch
number
the
one?
movie.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Wow.
What?
Is it like a solid number one, or is that just because that's what you've seen?
I've barely seen. I've seen like 6 movies in the theater, I think, and I only listed 4. So if that tells you anything.
No, Edge of Tomorrow's been getting good reviews though.
I want to
It's
see it.
worth- It's entertaining. It's worth watching, probably.
You should. I don't want you to spend money on to see a movie, but you should try to find a way to watch Snowpiercer by next week, because I want to try to find that.
It's nowhere here. Well, I guess it's.
It's on video on demand.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I may look into that.
I don't know how much it is, but if it's like $3 or $4, I'm gonna try to find it and watch it because I want to.
You know what else you could watch for $3 or $4?
What?
The number 23.
No. My number one movie, much to the chagrin of everybody else, is in fact Transformers 4: Age of Extinction.
Nice.
That movie's like it's just. I loved it. It's because I loved it way more than I thought I would. I thought I would hate that fucking movie. I really did, and I didn't. I liked
I
it.
mean, it's not saying much, but it's the best one.
Yeah, it really is.
And I mean, the comedy is cut down quite a bit, which is
I've come to terms with the fact that it is better than number one because it's more Transformers-esque. Like it's not something it's not gonna be.
Yeah, it's getting closer to being actual Transformers.
Yeah.
Shit.
If
It
they
looks like
would've
they
made-
tried.
If they would have made it an Amazon Prime joke in it, would it have been the greatest movie?
If they would have made it.
I wouldn't have been surprised because they had that one scene where Stanley Tucci like pulls out the Beats pill and he's like, "The Beats pill."
Oh,
I'm like,
dude,
this
it's
is
so bad.
fucking shameless as hell.
It's so bad.
Did he slam down a Coke right after that, or
Probably.
No, but Mark
And he said
Wahlberg did crack open.
Coca-Cola.
He did crack open a Bud Light and drink it.
Yeah, he did. Because didn't they like a Bud Light truck got hit
Crash.
or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
in Deer
Fucking-
Hunter?
Talk about
Robert-
shameless promotion.
In Deer Hunter, Robert De Niro's talking about how great Rolling Rock is. You guys remember that at the wedding?
Angry
Whenever
video
he's
game
getting
nerd loves that.
You and your angry video game nerd.
Ryan
That's
likes
fucking weird.
Yeah,
Do you?
I'm-
I don't.
yeah.
I don't mind him. I just couldn't watch as much as you probably watch.
I
So
think I've seen every episode.
I've almost seen them all, like in the last 2 weeks.
that's just insane. That's a lot,
I ain't got shit for TV and I ain't got Netflix.
dude. I've given you.
Yeah.
I would give you my Netflix password. I've given you my HBO account and stuff. You have my WWE Network, motherfucker. Don't tell me you don't have shit to watch. You can watch every WCW pay-per-view from Halloween
Why would I
Havoc
wanna
of
do that.
1996 to 1999. You can watch any Bash at the Beach you want to. You can watch the fucking
Halloween
Sopranos.
Havoc.
You could watch anything that's on HBO. They just
Yeah,
put
I
the
don't-
Counselor on there again. I mean,
They just Idle Hands got taken off, so I don't know.
You can have my Netflix password, which has everything, and you wouldn't even pay for it. Like you have TV, motherfucker. So don't say
well,
that shit.
I don't. I'm just saying I don't want to watch a bunch of shit. But
Okay.
those episodes are short, so they're
Yeah,
easy to
like
digest.
max is like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia again. That's what we're doing. We're watching Always Sunny.
I've got burnout on that show for some reason.
Mhm.
Dude,
Did you get to Mac
This
as
is your-
a serial killer?
this is your homework for next week.
I'm already not doing it, whatever it is.
Finish Eastbound
not
and
like-
Down.
I don't have the 4th season.
It's not
I
like
gave you HBO
I'm
Go.
not using that password. That ain't mine.
Is this like the Black Swan homework? Or...
I'll watch Black Swan again.
If it was mine, would it make you feel better?
I'd be closer to wanting to use.
God damn it. You're like the wife. Nothing makes you happy.
What? I don't like the idea of taking people's passwords for shit, especially when I don't know them.
Do they know that you have their password? Did they not look at the recently watched and be like, who's been watching this shit?
Fuck no. No one gives a shit. You know what I miss?
How many screens does HBO Go let you watch stuff on? Netflix
I
is
don't
only
know. I'm
2.
logged into probably 6 or 7.
Yeah, Netflix is only 2.
HBO Go does not give a shit. The president of HBO said, I don't give a shit.
That's crazy.
Isn't it, though?
It is.
All right. You know what I miss, Ryan?
More emails.
Yeah, that too. Game of Thrones.
Episode.
I miss Game of Thrones.
It'll be back in a year, and everybody will look a year older.
Is that like Frosty? Did you just give me Frosty information? He'll be back again someday, aka next winter.
I got that straight from that Patino whatever.
Latino review.
They got all the hot news.
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right, let's wrap it up. You know, next week is legitimately episode 50. Not these part 1, part 2, part 3. Technically, this would be episode 52, but
we're all gonna buy
next
a
week.
Ferrari.
The last episode.
Whoa.
Isn't that our finale?
Yeah.
We're going out with a bang.
What?
A bang bus.
No.
And then we're renaming it and starting at episode 1.
Oh
Yeah.
god, that would be a bad idea. That would mean Ralph would have to produce a new opening theme and all that stuff.
Just rearrange it, whatever.
And yes, he wouldn't want to do that. He doesn't want to do the show. I don't want to make him do extra work.
The vocals will be done by Brontosaurus and Godzilla.
Yeah, I'll just lower the vocals.
That would be okay. All right, that's going to do it for this week. Join us again next week when we actually have episode 50. For Ryan, for Ralph, I am Derek. Level up.